Imagine finding beauty in the harshest of realities. I'm AlienAscend. In this video, I will be showcasing my poetry. Let's uncover the power of creativity against all odds. Alien's my name, in this world I'm adrift, living in the shadows where the night's always swift. Mistreated, ignored, left out in the rain. I have two hearts, one is love, one is pain. My father and others tried to make me a ghost, but my spirit's alive. I've been through darkness and lit it up with my eyes. I used my instincts, some was a plan, honor in my left, revenge in my right hand. We all have struggles, some heavy and light, and a rule full of wrong. Think about everything if we all stood upright. I'm an alien among us, spotlighting a crowd. I share my thoughts, my tensions are loud. I've been knocked down, but I rise with anger and grace. In a world so cruel, I want to make it a better place. I care for the lost, the broken, the weak, but I look in their eyes, I see their silent cries. I hope to inspire victory over defeat. I think this is an incredible video to share with a bunch of people to showcase, I guess, my creativity. It's a great way for people to get to know me. So Alien Army, if you can, send this out to people that you think might enjoy it. Everybody that's watching this, send it out so that it gets more views, especially if you enjoy it. It's a great way for somebody to get to know me and then check out my other content. Real quick as well, shout out to Alien Army, raise up, stand up, hit a like button, definitely drop a comment. If you don't know what Alien Army is, those are people that rock with me heavy and they rock with me tough by always hitting the like button and dropping a comment. If you don't know what to put as a comment, an alien emoji, a UFO, type UFO, put that in there. I do respond to 99.9% of my comments, so definitely rock with me on that. I don't understand why people drop comments on big channels hoping that they'll get an answer. You know, I understand hitting the like button because you'll be shown more of that, that kind of content, but dropping comments where somebody's got so many or they never respond, I don't understand that. If you take the time to write something, I'm gonna take the time to read it and respond. I've been writing poetry since about the 5th grade, which I believe I was about 10 years old, around that age, if I remember correctly. I first started off writing a lot of poetry from my mother, my grandmother. Well, I think my grandmother first, because I'm very close to her. She did pass away several years ago, and I miss her a whole lot. But I wrote poetry for my grandmother, wrote poetry for my mom, wrote poetry for my sister as well. I also entered certain contests in school and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure when I was a kid, some of my poetry landed in a book. Of course, I never got paid for any of that stuff. Later on in life as well, I used to be a part of like a beat producing website. Well, I was learning how to use Fruity Loops. If anybody knows anything about hip hop and stuff like that, I was using a program called Fruity Loops, and I was checking out channels on YouTube. This is a long time ago, and when I was doing all that stuff, I was coming up with beats. I could play the synthesizer a little bit. I am musically inclined, not classically taught or anything like that. But when I was doing that kind of stuff, I joined a website and on a forum. And I would write poetry. There's a lot of people that actually did singing, and I would write lyrics for them. I even got paid a couple of times where somebody's like, yo, ghostwrite me 16 bars, and I would. It'd be $100, $200, something like that. I don't mind doing that kind of stuff, I think nowadays, well, it doesn't bother me nowadays. I think I would want my name on it, but I definitely want to let, if anybody thinks I'm good and they enjoy it, to definitely put that in the comments as well. That particular song, that poem, Rising from Ashes is what I believe I named it. I was talking a little bit about the inspiration with it. Another thing with that video is before I started writing that poem, I was actually listening to Tupac, and the song was Changes. So I'm pretty sure that if I had without copyright, I could play that beat and rap those words to it and sound just like Tupac, or not sound like Tupac, but catch Tupac's flow. You know what I mean? I do want to share another poem type thing. It's more of a rap, and I'll tell you the inspiration behind it first, and then I'll go ahead and do it. Sometimes I mean, this is memorized. So this is a very long time ago. Somebody played a beat for me, and it was a sample of Resident Evil. So there was Resident Evil samples in there. It was done in E minor, and so it was an evil sounding beat, and it sounded pretty cool. I've rapped it before on a short, but I was at a rest area, and the traffic and the noise was crazy. But I don't mind rapping. I can do it as like poetry, or I can rap it. But I'll try to rap it, and this is I hope you guys enjoy it. It's cracked but not broken. A soldier word is not soft spoken. Click clack, who's approaching? Spit back with emotion. It quit fast, rip ass. My heart is frozen. Headed for doom. I lay fragments of your chest on the other side of the room. I'm a resident murderously alien with impurities. Presidently fuck the jewelry, snatching lives, snatching wives, jewelry, execution, murders, and professional burglaries. Federal indictment, general alignment, hitman assignment broken down to a science. Yeah, people's lives is violence. And I switch it up a little bit. It all depends. I'm trying to keep YouTube parameters. I could wrap that on any beat, and I tell you the truth, that I wrote that in 30 seconds, and it's always stuck in my head. I've always liked it. But real quick, if you could like it, like the video, share it. I know this is a lot shorter than normal. Like it, use this as an introduction video to be like, hey, this is somebody I watch on YouTube a whole lot. He's really, really cool. He's homeless, and tell him my story a little bit and show him this video. And I want to thank everybody so much.